Hey everybody, how's it going? So in a previous video I've did on this fan, I'll put a link to it at the end of the video or maybe down below. I mentioned I was going to put like a furnace filter on the back, and that's just what I've done. It's one of these reusable, cleanable, cuttable furnace filters. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's what they had at Home Depot and it'll work. So as you can see, it's sitting on the back of the fan here. I'll just take it off. Shut the fan off so you can hear me. All it needs is to hang from the top, and then the suction of the fan, since it's on the suction side of the fan, it kind of holds it tight up against there. Now the idea behind this is I'm using them to ventilate paint, overspray and fumes out the door, but I don't want to coat the fan in paint, and especially I don't want to get it into the motor. So this blocks the center motor, covers most of the fan. I mean, some will still get by, but that's not a big deal. It'll catch the majority of it, and it's simple. So I'm going to bring you over here and show you what I did for that. So I picked up another fan today. As I said in the previous video for these fans I was going to do. Yeah, they're still 50 bucks at Home Depot. Great deal. And these are the type of filter. Washable furnace air filter. Filters larger airborne particles. Washable non-woven synthetic fiber. Allows reuse. Self-supporting, trimmable. Lasts up to 12 months. Wash monthly. Blah, blah, blah. And it's 20 by 25 by 1 inch. I'm sure dust and lint. I'm sure you can get different ones. This is just the one I saw and the one I got. So don't ask me which one to get because I don't know. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, people. So this is it. Now this one, what I'm going to do, what I didn't do on the other one I cut, you can see it's rectangular shape, so I cut it more to a square so it would fit. It's kind of unnecessary. So what I'm going to do, it hangs off this, let's see if you guys can see that very well. This is like the handle for picking up and moving the fan. So I'm going to hang it off of that like I did with the other one. And I do that by just folding this in half. And cutting a slot about 1 inch down the filter. And there you go. That's it. So this is a one slot, about 1 inch. Just fits over the handle perfectly. And so I'll turn the fan this way so you guys can see. Let's go that way. There we go. Now you see it kind of flops around back there. This stiff cord doesn't really help either. I'm not a big... The only thing I don't like about these fans is this stiff power cord. But whatever. That's not a huge issue. Put that around there. There we go. So just reach back here, turn it on. And you can see this ain't going anywhere. The fan just sucks it right to. And you don't have to worry about overworking the fan because of it, because it's not restrictive at all. Like I can hear, I can feel my breath through it, like no problem at all. So that's that. That was my big idea for that. So that'll work. So here's the piece I cut off the other one, which is no good anymore. Another thing I picked up, don't really need it now that I've gotten the door handles off, but I'm sure it's not the first time I'm taking door handles off this car or any other one. It's just a door handle clip remover, ProTech, part number 9048. Bought this at a body shop supply place. Made in China, of course, but I mean, you can't really screw up a tool like this, so I wouldn't waste money on anything expensive. All it does is slip behind the door panel there, or behind the door, the window roller. Like how many cars still have window rollers? And there's a little, like a C-clip. Let me see if I can find mine. I don't know, it's in here somewhere. But it basically just slides behind the handle and pushes the clip off the door handle. You know, easy peasy Japanesey. I think I paid like 10 bucks for that. So there's that. Another cool thing I bought was this from Amazon. They came like this with a crushed up box in here, so whatever. Doesn't matter, they're small. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of them. They're butt welding clamps for auto body stuff, sheet metal. So this is what they look like. I'm sure you guys that have done body work know what these are and have seen them, but not everybody has. So what they are is they have a wing nut on here. You just loosen that up. Make sure you don't lose your block that flows through. And it allows you to sandwich 2 pieces of sheet metal between there with this in between them as a spacer. It's just a perfect spacer for welding. You don't want your butt welds with the sheet metal butted right tight up against. You do want a little space. So I'll just bring you over here to show you what I'm talking about. What you talking about, Willis? Ah! Okay, so this panel's just sitting here right now. I started welding the other side. Well, welded the other side. So this, if we're trying to join, let's just say we're trying to add this together, like join these two. You can see I did a little spot weld test on these just to set the machine up before I start welding the other side. Good penetration right through both sides, just dialed in. That welder's a champ. So what you'll do is put that there, loosen it up a little, and say we're joining these 2 pieces. So go like that, and you just tighten this up. Now there you go. You see that? There's just the right amount of gap there for it's just what you want. So you put these all along. Once you get the panel all fitted up, tack it all in place, and then you take them off. Simple as that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. I'll get that out after. What else is new? Not much. That's about all I have to show you guys. I'm just pretty pleased with how this turned out. I don't know. Maybe I'll trim it down to round so it looks a little better. Probably not. But yeah, so anyway, I got I'll put a link down below for these. I'm not even sure how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I got 20 of them. So, and that's all they look like. Simple little things. I've seen them sell I got these on Amazon. They were, I think, $20 or $29. I'm not sure. Go to a body shop supply place and they'll hose you. They'll suck the money right out your butt to get. It's crazy how much they charge for these, and there's nothing to them. I mean, there really is no difference in quality when it comes to these. You know, unless they're horribly bent or misshapen, or I don't know, made of lead so the screw strips out. There's really nothing to them. They're hard to screw up. So order them on Amazon. Like I said, I'll put a link down below, and I'll also put a link to the video of my fan review. So that's about it. Not a whole lot of progress gone on them yet. I'll take this off here and bring you around. Just hold on a second here. There's the other fan. There's that fan. Let's come over here. So yeah, this is a million tack welds all the way along and then lightly ground. I gotta hammer them in a bit. Over the seam, what I do is I use a fiberglass, short strand fiberglass filler over this actual seam. Because no matter how much you carefully weld it and grind it and re-weld it, you're going to have pinholes somewhere. Like, see that dark spot? That's not necessarily a pinhole. That's just, the welds don't overlap. So yeah, I usually put just a thin coat of fiberglass over the seam itself just to seal it. And then I do the filler over top of it and smooth it all out. Everything lines up good. Not the prettiest welds, but they don't have to be. They're going to be ground down and nobody's going to see them. Still got to put a screw in there. Same on the other side. Yep, same down here. And I'm going to weld this panel on tomorrow. I was going to do it this weekend, but I just had too much stuff to do and couldn't get around to it. There's the back bumper. I'm still waiting for the proper bumper to come in. What else is new? My scooter. I've been riding the scooter a lot, when the weather's nice. Just go for a cruise around the neighborhood or around town. It's relaxing. What else? Junk all over the place here. My big bin of sawdust. Keep it around for oil spills, which I happened to spill a whole bunch today out in the driveway. We had what's called the Big Bin event. I don't know if you guys have those where you are. It's like twice a year in spring and in fall. The local community leagues all throughout the city will set up a couple big dumpsters at the community center, and usually we're at the community hall parking lot, and you can bring, whatever junk you need to get rid of there and dump it for free. So As long as you're a community league member, you just dump it. So we had a whole bunch, like old furniture, and the old fenders off of this thing went there. All the metal I cut off. Just a bunch of junk. Stuff that's too big to be thrown in your garbage. Usually stuff you'd haul to the dump or something. So that's what I did today. Yep, that's about it. So thanks for watching again. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and have a great week. See you later.